Well, hello again, and welcome to another Hyperion Morning. Happy Wednesday, everybody. We made it to the middle of the week. It's hump day. We're going to get over it today. From here, it's the downhill slide to the weekend. Very, very excited for it. Hopefully, the beginning of your week has been excellent so far. Hopefully, it's gone smoothly. But even if it hasn't, even if it's been a tough start to the week, it's all good because, like I said, we're getting past it onto the weekend. Couldn't be happier for it. Got some fun things ahead for us this weekend. Got a fun thing for us on our show today. We're doing an interview today that we hope, knock on wood, goes well today. I'll tell you more about it. If it does, tomorrow we'll explain more about that as we go on. So what are we talking about on this day? It is Wednesday, April 16th, 2025. And you can see a little note here down here on the bottom where I say, I am very proud. I am very proud today because I got some great news yesterday. It was a little bit of a tough day. I'm not going to lie. A little bit of a busy day at work, a little bit of a tough day. It was a little frantic. But as I got to the end of the day, I received a text from my son, which I don't bring him up a lot. And we mostly talk about Scott because he lives with us for a good portion of the year. And, so you see him with pictures. My son, Scott is my stepson. This is my actual son from another relationship, Michelle's stepson. He lives in California. He's an adult. He's on his own. But we received some really excellent news yesterday. That's because along with that text I received yesterday, I got these pictures. He and his girlfriend had visited Seattle. And yes, he proposed to her and she accepted yesterday. So now his fiance, couldn't be happier for them. So proud. My son, Nick, and now his fiance, Brianna. She's so good for him. They're so good together and I couldn't be more happy for them. So yeah, congratulations to them. Wanted to share that because what fantastic news that was yesterday. Made my night, made Michelle's night. We both love them very much and couldn't be happier for them. So yeah, exciting news. Obviously very proud. So making it all about myself and our son and soon to be daughter-in-law. I just couldn't be more excited. So let's move on to some other things. It's a national day for something every day. And today happens to be National Librarian Day. So do you know a librarian? Have you used librarians? Have in the past? Libraries are a little passe, but they're still very important. I think they're becoming a little more in vogue recently. People getting out there, getting books. And librarians are the ones that, will help in so many ways to make sure you find that correct book. Trying to figure out the Dewey Decimal System. Some of us, whatever, it's a little tough to figure out. They're there to help. They're there to get those books for you. They're there to make sure that everything goes smoothly. So yeah, celebrate your local librarians, school librarians especially. Really great on this day. What else are we talking about? Well, today happens to be National Orchid Day. Some of our favorite flowers, Michelle's favorite flowers. She's really good at growing orchids. As a matter of fact, I got one of our little orchid plants right here, right now. Isn't that cool? That's one of the ones. Michelle does all this, not me. I do not have the green thumb. That's for sure. But Michelle does great with the orchids. We have a few orchid plants in the house. They're some of our favorites. They always make us very happy. So today's the day to celebrate those orchids. National Orchid Day today. What else are we talking about on this day? Well, this is important. This happens to be Save the Elephants Day. Save the Elephant Day. Really important. I mean, of course, elephants get hunted, they get poached all the time. And we have to do all we can to keep these magnificent creatures safe. Disney's Animal Kingdom is doing a fantastic work to try and keep them safe. And we often hear about new babies being born out there at Animal Kingdom, but many different animal conservation areas throughout the world are doing a good job of trying to make sure the elephants stay safe. But yeah, really important. And I don't know if you saw this yesterday, but I saw it and I wanted to share it with you because I thought it was fascinating. So on Monday, there was a pretty big earthquake that hit kind of in the mountains outside of San Diego. I know it very well because we used to live in San Diego. Know it very well. And not that far from there is, there's the San Diego Zoo, which is right in the middle of Maine, San Diego, and it's one of the greatest zoos in the world. It's world famous, probably know it. But they also have an offshoot of that is kind of out in the northeastern part of the county. That's called the San Diego Safari Park. And like I said, that was a bit closer to where this earthquake epicenter was. Well, during that earthquake, the elephants there did something that's called an alert circle, and they captured it on video here. You might be able to see it. I'm going to zoom in a little bit because it was really, really cool. Really, really fascinating. Yeah. So what they did was these elephants, they basically took all their young and put them in between them. And then they formed this circle looking out all directions as they're trying to figure out what's going on to kind of protect their children, their youth. Is amazing. That's nature at work right there. And it's fantastic. So cool that actually happened, and obviously they're all safe. Earthquake, from what I heard, didn't do much damage, knocked a few things off shelves. From what I understand, no one got hurt, but it was a little shaky moment, obviously, in San Diego. But a fascinating glimpse into nature here to see that happen, right? That is pretty crazy. Really fascinating stuff. So I wanted to share that with you in case you haven't seen it. I think there are videos of it out there you can look up. But yeah, really, really cool. What else? Well, today happens to be National Banana Day, and I am a big fan of bananas. I have at least a part of a banana virtually every single day. Love bananas, eat them often. Finish your Run Disney race, you're getting your blue pack with the cheese, the fake cheese and other things, but you're also getting a banana. Very healthy, great for you, great for recovery. Great day to enjoy a banana. One place you can enjoy a banana is out by living in the land, by the way. You're not going to eat one there, but you can see them. They're growing out there often. It also happens to be National Mushroom Day, or Day of the Mushroom, which is I'm a big fan of. Love my mushroom. I know mushrooms aren't for everybody, but I love mushrooms if they're cooked the right way, if they're prepared the right way. Really love them. All sorts of different types, all different kinds of mushrooms. And today's maybe a day to enjoy a little mushroom. Or if you look something a little more traditional, maybe a little brunch today. It's Wednesday. Usually brunch is kind of a weekend thing, but why not on a Wednesday? Today happens to be National Eggs Benedict Day. Yeah, I do love Eggs Benedict. If I'm going to brunch, there's a fair chance I'm going to have some Eggs Benedict because it is really, really good. Really, really rich. And not healthy, but delicious, especially done well. Get a nice runny egg, a really good hollandaise sauce. Yes, I'm on board. And today's the day to enjoy some. So yeah, why don't you whip up a batch at home? By the way, hollandaise isn't as difficult as it seems. You can make it by whisking it. Yes, that's a little more difficult, but really you can also make it in the blender pretty simply. If you're looking to make some Eggs Benedict around the house. And of course, traditional is English muffin, ham, poached egg, hollandaise sauce. But you could do it various different ways. We love it with spinach. We love it with smoked salmon, all different types of, and then you can do interesting things. You can do like a Southwestern Eggs Benedict, all sorts of different styles of Eggs Benedict that you can do out there and enjoy it today. What else are we talking about on this day? Well, if it is your birthday today, a very happy birthday to you. Here are some of the fantastic people that you celebrate your birthday with. It's a kind of a sports day today. About half of these are big sports people, including Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, one of the biggest sports people, literally one of the tallest sports people of all time. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar turned 78 today, born on this day in 1947, 6-time MVP, 19-time All-Star, 11-time All-Defensive, NBA All-Defensive player, 6-time NBA champ, one of the greatest of all time, held the NBA scoring lead, the all-time scoring lead, up until just a few years ago when LeBron James passed him. But what a career, what a fantastic player Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was. Just amazing, amazing Laker. Before that, a Milwaukee Buck, but mostly known as a Laker, and also a college NCAA champ with UCLA. What a great career. Talk about another great champion coach, Bill Belichick. He turned 73 today, born on this day in 1952. Of course, head coach with the Patriots, won 6 Super Bowl titles with the Patriots. He's won 2 as a defensive coordinator with the New York Giants under Bill Parcells. Also, he is now coaching. He's now the coach of the University of North Carolina football team. It'll be interesting to see what he does in college. So, yeah, fantastic. Great career. The guy in the top middle, you may or may not know, but he's a favorite of mine. That's Bruce Bochy. He's currently the manager of the Texas Rangers, but he's also been the manager of the San Francisco Giants, which he's won 3 World Series titles with. He won 1 with the Texas Rangers, but I know him most as he was the San Diego Padres manager. Obviously, I'm a big Padres fan, being from San Diego. He was the Padres manager for many, many years. He turned 69 today, born on this day in 1955. He did lead the Padres to a World Series, didn't win, but he did lead them to a World Series and many, many other great things. But mostly, yes, he's going to be in the Hall of Fame someday, but he is one of the best guys you'll ever meet. I've had being in sports radio in San Diego for a few years and being a Padres fan as well. I was able to interact with him a few different times. Just the nicest guy, knows his stuff, but just the really most genuine, nice guys you're ever going to meet. So happy birthday to him. Bruce Bochy, love you, man. Happy birthday. Great actor, great comedy actor. John Cryer turned 60 today, born on this day in 1965. Probably know him best as Alan in 2.5 Men, which he won a couple of Emmy Awards for that role. He was also Ducky and Pretty in Pink for those of us who grew up in the 80s and love those John Hughes movies. Great role for him. Great career. Happy birthday to John Cryer. Top right there, Claire Foy. Do you know who Claire Foy is? Well, we loved her as the younger version of Queen Elizabeth on one of our favorite programs of all time. Love The Crown. It was a couple seasons as the queen and went through, I think it was 3 different queens as the queen aged up. There were 3 different ones. She was probably our favorite. We loved her very much. She's won a Golden Globe and an Emmy Award for that role. She's done many other things. Great actress. Anyway, she turns 41 today, born on this day in 1984. And then finally, Anya Taylor-Joy up there, top left. She turns 29 today, born on this day in 1996. Starred in The Queen's Gambit, which was a big hit in and around the pandemic time. She won a Golden Globe for that. She was also had an amazing role in Peaky Blinders, which was critically acclaimed series as well. Just a fantastic career. Happy birthday to all of them. And again, if it's your birthday today, wishing you a very, very happy birthday as well. All right, going to get out of here, everybody. Have a fantastic day. Just a note, we do have our most recent episode, the one where we kind of recapped our Springtime Surprise Run Disney Race Weekend. The video version of that dropped last night. So if you want to check out the video version of that, we have some pictures, some slides that go along with us discussing everything that happened around the race weekend. Hopefully you'll check that out. That is available for you on YouTube and also on Spotify, by the way. You can check it out both places there. Hopefully, for those of you who enjoy the video versions more than the audio versions, we always want you to download the audio version first and listen to that. But it definitely enhances it. And some people just enjoy the video version more, although I don't know why you want to look at me more. Michelle, yes, not me. But definitely, I hope you check that out. Again, we are getting set for an interview that we're really excited about today. I'm not going to tip it off, but if everything goes as smoothly as we hope it does today, usually from technology point, that's always my worry. I'll be sharing with you tomorrow who it is, and I think you're going to be very interested in this interview, assuming it goes smoothly. So yeah, lots of stuff coming up. Couldn't be more excited about it. So anyway, all right, getting out of here. Everybody have a fantastic day. As I always like to remind you, please keep on sharing that kindness, keep on sharing those smiles, and of course, keep on sharing that positivity. I'll be back with you tomorrow. I like to say 6:30 a.m. It's 6:30 a.m.-ish. I almost feel like I should say 6:35 now because it seems like I'm running late virtually every day, but I'm going to do my best to be as close as 6:30 tomorrow. Anyway, around there. You'll know. Subscribe, like, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You'll know whenever it starts. Anyway, I will see you tomorrow. Everybody, have a fantastic Wednesday. Have a magical day. See you. Bye.